politics, because that's not my speciality. So, any case, نَبِّئْنَا بِتَأْوِيلِ, can you please interpretate these dreams for us? إِنَّا نَرَاكَ مِنَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ, we see you as a very good person, as a kind person. We see you as a caring person, and because we see you as a caring person, we are hopeful that, you know what, you'll be able to, interpret this dream for us, and that you'll be able to give us some sort of clarification. Why were these two boys put in? These two young men. It is mentioned, one of these people was the wine bearer for the king. Yeah, the king says, right, give me my sharab. He would give the sharab, and the other guy was the cook. So he'd probably give sharab ke saath kya hota hai? Kebab. Maybe they didn't have kebab. Yeah. So one was the cook, one was the wine bearer, and they were both imprisoned because they had been accused of trying to poison the king, to try and kill him. And because of that, they were put into prison. The dream was then narrated. They see this dream, and you know, your dreams sometimes, they can mean a lot of things. Sometimes your dreams, as we mentioned before, can be just a wild roller coaster ride of some crazy things you see happening. Huh? When you think of some crazy dreams that you've seen in your life, please don't tell us. Yeah? Well, you must have had some crazy dream in your life, especially when you are fasting now. The fast has got to you, you fall off to sleep, and in that 3-minute sleep that you had, yeah, you went where and traveled around the world, and some crazy things happened. Jazakallah khairan. It's Zamzam, full, pure Zamzam, mashallah, pure Zamzam we have today. No dilute. So every day you're giving us dodgy stuff. Mashallah. Well, if we have enough Zamzam, then every day we can give full glass of Zamzam. May Allah Ta'ala take us to the well of Zamzam, Makkatul Mukarramah, Medina Munawwara, and Masjidul Aqsa over and over again, inshaAllah. Inshallah. Value this Zamzam, mashallah. My father says if I was in Umrah, he wanted to go for Umrah. Say if I was in Umrah now, I would have just put Zamzam. His foot is swollen, he's in the hospital at the moment. Make dua for him that Allah grants him shifa and afiyat quickly. But he's saying, you see, you didn't let me go for Umrah. If I went, I would have just put Zamzam, washed it nicely, massaged it, and I would have been better and running around the haram. I said, yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it's also better you don't go. Allah Ta'ala knows best. Khair. So وَدَخَلَ مَعَهُ السِّجْنَ فَتَيَانِ, these two youngsters have come in now. Now they've got to get they've got to go in front of the court now. And they're going to have to face the magistrate, and the magistrate will then decide exactly what is going to happen to them. We find and we learn from these stories that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test us sometimes. And I know I've said this a number of times already, but as a reminder, and if we look in this 13-line Quran, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3, 2/3 of a pages. Nabi Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam has undergone so many tests already. The surah starts off at the beginning, there's nothing. In the sense that his test, the initial part of the test is there, where he sees the dream. On the second page, his father says, watch out, shaitan is your enemy. On that same page, what's happening? Brothers are plotting, we need to do something to him. Someone is saying, kill him. The other one saying, don't kill him, throw him in a well, far away, so that he is out of our face, but at least we haven't done a really bad deed. Then on the next page, they actually carry out that deed. Then over and above that, they lie and deceive their own father. Can you imagine the patience of Yaqub alayhi salam? Yusuf alayhi salam was immensely patient, but Yaqub alayhi salam, 40 years, you don't see your son. Today your child takes your phone, what happens to you? Forget that, your wife takes your phone, what happens to you? Nothing. No, that's all right then, isn't it? It depends. If the wife takes the phone and she has the PIN number, then is a problem. Some people, it's crazy. I'm not making up stories. Yesterday, what announcement I made? Was it yesterday about the domestic violence cases? Day before yesterday. It's crazy. Honestly, some men think they are God's gift to mankind. No, you're not. You are not God's gift to mankind or to your wife or to your children. You have been given an amanat. If someone's daughter has come and lived in your house, unless obviously you garjamai, then you clocked it. Yeah? Nothing bad with that, right? Why use your money when you can use Haras? How many of you garjamais here? I was a garjamai once, and I loved it. As a matter of fact, 16 years and 2 days ago. No, 13 years ago. It was 16th of Ramadan. I lost my father-in-law in the month of Ramadan, 16th Ramadan. What a soft man. What a soft man. My mother-in-law, alhamdulillah. It doesn't matter if a person is a garjamai. Stop keeping this society's nonsense in your head. Please, you need to get all this culture that we have brought, we haven't even brought it. Oh, some of us, our great-great-grandfathers came, or maybe not great-great, but your great-grandfather came to this country, and you're still following those riwaj and all those things. Yeah, some of these things have come from your great-great-great-grandfathers who are maybe Hindu or Sikh. Yeah, don't say, Maulana, our family was always Muslim. No, they weren't. They weren't. Somewhere along the line, someone was in some other religion or no religion. But we need to get custom out. We need to look after someone gives you their daughter and you can't afford her respect. You can't afford her honor. You treat her like she's your maid. And that's another bad thing. All of you that are father-in-laws and mother-in-laws, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking someone's daughter into your house so she's your knocker. If you don't want your future daughter-in-law to work, when you take that son of yours who can't pick up a plate, who can't pick up a plate and put it in the kitchen, then you must make it clear, my son is a lazy old sod. We have spoiled him, he's our bachu, and we will address him so till the day we die, and you, madam, who has so many degrees and certificates, don't worry, you won't need them anymore because you are going to be our knocker. You are going to be our slave. Because there's people that make false promises. You're studying, no problem, finish your studies. Become that accountant that you want to be. And when you become then after that we'll have the wedding. The nikah takes place, and then after it, just hold on, don't go back to work yet. Honeymoon period, you've got to get to know the families, the in-laws, and after that, then that poor woman who spent that time studying, becoming a gynecologist, when she gets ill, and then you go to the doctors, you go to the hospital, and a male gynecologist walks in, no, you can't look at my wife. But if you allow that woman to go and become the gynecologist, become the dentist, become whatever it is, then she's got to see your wife. But if you have taken education away from them, then you are creating a nation of ignorant people. Hafizab, can you call the boys from outside, please? We can make dua, inshallah. So yes, look after your wives, your spouses. Those of you who have wives, mashallah, you are lucky in certain ways. They're not lucky. I don't know. I don't want. Ek bahut hai. No, we've got other responsibilities, alhamdulillah. How many of you want to see the camera's facing me, how many of you would you want to get married again if you had the opportunity? I'm not even married yet. And he's put his hand up. That's right, I'll tell your in-laws when I perform your nikah. I'll make that announcement. If you intend to get married, Farman, I'm telling you now, I can say your name. If you do ever, and this is for all of you guys that aren't married, if you intend to have a second wife, if you intend to, fulfilling the sunnah, then make this clear at the time of proposal. I want to marry your daughter, but one day I have the intention to fulfill the sunnah of our Master sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I maybe want to get married to a woman who is a widow, who has children, she's struggling to make ends meet, she needs companionship, that is my niyyah. And for those of you, my son-in-law better not be listening to this, whose daughters someone comes propose for, if they say, you know what, I'm going to get married, then you got to make that decision. He hasn't said that. I don't know why, maybe he's scared. But khair, if they say that, you know what, we are going to, then the choice is there. You can make a condition on on behalf of your daughter can make a condition that, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to get married. That's a condition. Yeah? But you shouldn't do that. Again, our culture has made it such by you look at any woman the wrong way, khalas for you. Yeah? But we haven't learnt the right way. There's so many women that are divorced, it's unbelievable. So many brothers and sisters are divorced, and it's generally single moms. And then it's a guy who thinks he's back on he's a young Italian stallion, but now he's 50 years old. Yeah? And now he's thinking, no, I can get any woman I want. Meanwhile, no one wants you by halas, you use goods. Think carefully, inshallah, for nikah. And I think it's about time someone designs a thorough course that until you haven't finished that course, you can't get married. That should include filling ice trays. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم رب ارحمهما كما ربيانا صغيرا. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم يا قاضي الحاجات اقض حاجاتنا وحاجات المسلمين. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Now time in Leicester to make iftar. اللهم لك سمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت فتقبل مني. Just a reminder that inshallah tonight Sheikh Muhammad Jibreel will be performing Taraweeh here. Will be leading the Isha Salah and the Taraweeh. Please try to get in early, try to car share, because we are expecting the place to be quite busy tonight, inshallah al-Aziz. And try to be here a little bit early if possible also. No, it's locked. You need to open it. I hope. Yeah. Dua after opening the fast can be recited. وَذَهَبَ الظَّمَأُ وَابْتَلَّتِ الْعُرُوقُ وَثَبَتَ الْأَجْرُ إن شاء الله.
أشهد أن لا